quirky way of scoring. It's round by round, and unless there's a knockdown, it's just 1 point per round.
Yeah.
So sometimes you go fighter A won, but when you break it down round by round, you go, oh, I guess it was 6-6.
You nothing but the best. Everybody believes you're a rising star. Hope it proves true. And thus far, you're doing your thing. Congratulations to you.
Some people maybe don't. How good is Shakur Stevenson in your opinion?
He's not good, he's great. And I think tomorrow the world will take notice. There's a reason why certain fighters didn't want to take the chance to step in the ring with this fighter.
Stephen A. Smith and Max Kellerman praised Shakur Stevenson's speed, timing, and rhythm, saying he looked razor-sharp, completely in control. And on a different level from Teofimo Lopez from the opening bell.
Start that. Two different body types. One to me is a better puncher.
True, yes.
Shakur can punch way better to the body than Lomo can.
Loma has more power at his weight than Shakur has had so far.
That's for sure.
At his weight.
No, I agree with this. Shakur is longer than Loma and naturally bigger, but you can't say that Shakur is ahead of Loma. He has not proven that yet. Maybe he will be, but man, that's a lot. Very few fighters.
He's a great.
Yeah,
but what's your favorite fighter, though, Shady?
Bro,
and still he's telling you.
Shady also loves Teo. Shady's a big deal.
That's why one thing about your boy, I keep it 1,000. I don't have no favorites. Shakur is my guy. He's my.
Kellerman added that the result wasn't shocking at all, pointing out that Lopez previously lost to George Kambosos, a fighter he believes isn't nearly as skilled or complete as Shakur Stevenson.
And even in the loss that he had against Kambosos, where he had a puncture, like he had some medical condition in his esophagus that was dangerous actually, and it looked like an off night. By the way, George Kambosos doesn't like when I say this, and I apologize. I understand it feels unfair to you, and maybe
after the loss and fighting with an injured eye, Teofimo admitted his game plan fell apart, acknowledged that the better man won, and showed respect in defeat with class and honesty.
Oh, man, how you doing,
Your
man?
thoughts on tonight?
Just grateful to be here, man. That's all.
You put on a performance tonight and unfortunately came up short, but what was it that surprised you about Shakur Stevenson?
Nothing at all, man. Just didn't come with the right plan. That's all. Better man won tonight. Good for him.
Do you feel like you'd like to run it back at some point with Shakur? I know you're someone that always wants to event it. Like that time Kambosos beat you, you want to do it straight away, right?
I will see what happens next, man. I'm gonna let my team do the work.
Garcia posted on X, saying, "Not a good game plan from Teofimo," highlighting the tactical mistakes that allowed Shakur to dominate so effortlessly. Terrence Crawford went even further, saying Shakur isn't just good, he's great, the best in the world. And now everyone is finally seeing it.
He's great. A lot of people started saying, oh, he's a runner, he's this, he's that. Just to detour people from being excited to see him fight because he's not knocking people out and all that crazy stuff. But they would see why people really don't want to get in the ring with him come tomorrow.
I know you've shared the ring with him, sparring plenty of times. What makes Shakur Stevenson great? What makes him different? What makes him, I don't want to say an ilk of yourself, but in the same kind of era, the Bud Crawford era, he's got a Shakur Stevenson era coming through.
Everything. The offense, the defense, the poise, the rhythm, the distance, the timing, the punch placement, the react time. Like, I can go on and on. You know, the toughness, the grit, the grind. Like, he's amazing, you know. And tomorrow
Analyst Wade Plemons declared, Shakur Stevenson might damn well be the best boxer on the planet right now. He just dominated Teofimo Lopez and made it look easy. Andre Ward reacted live, saying Shakur is truly special and will continue proving his greatness.
leave that alone.
What did you think of Shakur's performance
He
tonight?
did what he had to do, man. You know, there's always room for improvement. You know, I think he had a lot of stuff he could have did, but he's so talented and gifted, man. You know, you also got to trust what he's seeing in there. You know, we on the outside, you know. But I think he put on a tremendous performance, and obviously, you know, the level he's at, you always look for things he could do better, you know. So,
what did you see from the outside that he might be
I mean, I'm just saying, like, you know, like I think it was a lot of body work and stuff like that he could have touched on, but again, he's in there, you know, so he's seeing stuff, he's feeling the punches. We not. So you got to trust what he's seeing.
Teofimo just couldn't get going.
He put on he tried to get going. He just wasn't allowed to. So it's just the distance and range that Shakur has just perfected throughout the years, and then making him pay when he does that discourages him to not want to punch anymore. And I think he was out of answers.
Ward added that Shakur belongs among the top for fighters in the world pound for pound and believes he'll keep separating himself from the rest of the sport.
The answers. when Teo starts doing little certain things with his hands and starts playing the clown game, he got to answer. He's down to just one shot. So Shakur just stayed focused, stayed locked in. And, you know, was at 4 divisions now? 26, 30, 35, 40?
How good is Shakur? I interviewed Terrence Crawford and he said he could be the greatest of all time.
We don't know. He's not done yet, you know. He's not done yet. He's a great for sure. How great, we don't see. You know, he got a lot, he can box.
Boxing legend Lennox Lewis said it's nearly impossible to counter someone who moves like Shakur, adding that his dominance wasn't surprising given his elite footwork, timing, and ring control.
And let me tell you, Shakur moves so well. He won every round, and he was just a step ahead with quickness and just with, you know, just the plan himself. Great plan coming in, and he did well. Congratulations to him.
He won all the rounds? Is that what you're saying? He won all 12 rounds?
Well, maybe he lost one, but he won the majority of rounds.
At what time did you realize that this was just going to be Shakur taking over the whole fight?
After the fourth round.
After the fourth round?
Yeah.
Teofimo, it seems like he couldn't just get it going. Like, he just tried differently going up and down. The counters were getting him.
Yeah.
What could he done differently tonight?
I don't know. You know, it's difficult to box against a great mover like that. And, you know, he tried. He definitely tried. His dad was emotional. You know, he wanted him to do better, but, you know.
Sean Davis said, the performance shocked no one in his circle, stating he always knew Shakur would show up and dominate with skill, composure, and complete control.
I think, like, yeah, he was looking at him.
Nah, I wasn't surprised because the ref kept saying, show me something, Jermaine, show me something. And one time, Jermaine was like, all right, chill. Like, for real. So I wasn't surprised at all. Plus, his eye was shut and bleeding. Like, it was time to stop.
Promoter Eddie Hearn reacted by saying he fully expected Shakur to win, but not like this. He said Stevenson exceeded every expectation, delivering a masterclass in speed, precision, and overall dominance.
Just be too good.
Yeah.
Like he didn't really have to
I was fully confident he'd win the fight. I didn't think he'd win it as widely as that. I thought, you know, I mean, look, Teo's a great fighter. He made him look average in there. And that's because Shakur is so good. His IQ is so good. His footwork is so good. I actually think he could have stopped Teo if he would have pushed on the gas a little bit, but didn't need to. It was so easy. He's a 4-division world champion at 28 years of age. Phenomenal.
What was His Excellency saying ringside watching it?
Just that he's so good, you know, and I think sometimes people think that you know, Teo can do a little bit more, but like every time he tried to, he was just getting countered, peppered, and yeah, it was phenomenal to watch.
Conor Ben always managed to come away.
Started on a few people tonight, yeah.
Shakur Stevenson, so I just spoke to him there. He said his style's boring. He said if you like boxing, he gets it. But other than that, it's easy work for him. That fight realistic?
Yeah, why not? Look, for me, I still dream of Conor Ben winning a world.
But what you said, some people said 2-2. I understand. I think it's a shutout. Shakur won this round so far, but a little headbutt there, I guess. A warning from the ref. And that's probably the fault of Teo, be honest. He's rushing in head heavy, top heavy. But some judges like the aggressor more than the tactician. But for me, it's got to be effective aggression. It can't just be aggression. And a little bit better close to the round by
boxing. and like I told y'all, we was gonna see a little bit of athleticism, but we was gonna see Shakur be using his jab, going to the body, and we saw blood today. Shakur did great today. Only thing I can ask for is a stoppage. I can't ask for nothing else.
What did you think about, obviously, Teo's eye? He never seemed to be able to get into it at all. Is that kind of like the experience you had?
He won a round or two, maybe, but that's it. Shakur was dominant. He was able to hit him clean first round, able to avoid shots. Shakur is just on his A game. He's sharper, he's stronger, he's better, and now he's a 4-division world champion. I'm so